that he would be willing to pay whatever you want to fight Crawford.
Fine.
Yeah.
If he's willing to pay whatever I want, hands down.
Terence is not a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? He's special.
You think Crawford can knock Canelo down?
I'm leaning more Canelo gets the knockdown, but I don't put it past Crawford with his 10 or 11 straight knockouts. We see that he was a
Canelo Alvarez, the iconic Mexican boxing superstar, has expressed interest in fighting pound-for-pound elite Terence Crawford. If lucrative financial agreements are reached, the mega fight will happen. This blockbuster matchup has ignited massive buzz in the combat sports world, promising premium viewership, engagement, and global sports media coverage.
Do it.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford don't get me wrong. He's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in. Because, I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is not that great. I saw Crawford the last fight and he don't move that much now. So yeah.
Brian Bomac McIntyre, elite boxing coach, voiced overwhelming excitement about the upcoming pay-per-view championship clash, calling it a golden opportunity for Crawford to display elite skills against global superstar and powerhouse Canelo Alvarez.
First off, how excited are you about it, and break the fight down for us?
Well, I ain't gonna break the fight down for you because I don't want to get a game plan away. But I'm excited for Terence more than anything to get the fight that he wants, to show the world that he's great. He's great, one of the greats that laced up the gloves. And so it's my job as a trainer. It's a job of Saul, job of Red, whoever else is coming in camp with us, Bernie, to leading to that win.
A lot of people make a lot about the 21-pound difference, the 14-pound difference, however you want to look at it. And they're saying that they think that it's just going to be too much, a bridge too far for Terence Crawford, that the size and the strength of Canelo Alvarez will carry the day, ultimately wearing the perceivably smaller Terence Crawford down. What do you say about that?
I tell you like this. The man must have seen something when he called to Canelo out, because you got to remember, Bud called Canelo out. So he must see something in order for him to get that win. And he know he can win. So like I said before, it's our job to get him to that point.
I talked to Jose Benavidez Jr. about the fight between Terence and Canelo Alvarez. A glowing report from Jose Benavidez Jr. about Terence Crawford, saying that Canelo Alvarez better not sleep on Terence Crawford because he is an effing beast.
Well, he been in there with Bud, so he understands, what Bud can bring what brings to the table. So he just giving that warning out to this, not only Canelo, he giving the warning out to all the bettors out there that's going to bet against you gonna fuck up and lose your money.
Terence Crawford is projected to secure an astounding $135 million payout, positioning this clash among the most profitable in boxing history. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor, like this video and subscribe. 98% of you watch without subscribing, and it helps a ton. Done? Awesome. Now let's get into it. This massive payday highlights the financial power, elite status, and premium brand appeal Crawford now commands in today's multi-billion-dollar sports and entertainment industry.
You heard what Bud said. Weight classes for a reason. But then Bud and his team heard the TBV show. Then it's like, yo, you know what? Bud, we could throw the towel in. We gonna shimmy all the way to the bank. We gonna drop this 9 figures in the bank. We got you. Do we believe we could beat them? Yeah. What other opportunity in life are you gonna get to make 100 and something million? Look at Evan. Coach Evan said 150. Bud, he think Bud gets. What other opportunity in life you gonna get to make 150 million? Also be able to have an eject button. If you doing good, the towel never come out. Shit get ugly, the towel come out. They not about to just let Canelo beat on Crawford if Crawford can't handle Canelo. You understand? It's not going to be a pride thing. Bomac been there all his life. Why would I allow that?
During an exclusive interview with Joe Rogan, Crawford passionately expressed unwavering confidence, emphasizing elite preparation, mental toughness, and a championship mindset, highlighting his strategic focus, legacy-driven motivation, and belief that he's fully equipped to dethrone boxing icon Canelo Alvarez.
I spar big guys, you know what I mean? But I believe in my skills and my ability, and I believe in my team. I believe we'll come up with something that, you know, will be suitable for me to be successful in that fight.
That would probably be the biggest fight in boxing.
Definitely.
That fight would be gigantic.
It would.
That would be a big one.
Boxing sensation Tim Chu recently analyzed the high-stakes mega fight, stating Terence Crawford might face challenges outboxing Canelo Alvarez. He emphasized the pivotal factor being which elite version of Canelo appears, highlighting Alvarez's tactical intelligence, championship experience, and legendary ring adaptability.
I think he can outbox Canelo. It depends on what kind of Canelo rocks up, and cause Canelo is very, very experienced, but at the same time he's had a lot of fights, which means that, you know, there is a time that you do go downhill as well. So I don't know. It's an interesting fight.
It's a crazy fight. I like it. A lot of fans have said like they're not interested because of the weight difference, but like to me, it's like I want to see how he's able to deal with the weight difference.
Yeah, but the thing is, Canelo used to be a 154 as well, you know? So there is a slight weight division difference, but then Terence is coming up from, 130? So,
yeah, he's a lot smaller. Yeah, Canelo's like a little mini tank, man. He's like, his bones are he's just a stocky dude.
Thick.
This exclusive pay-per-view clash is being marketed as a monumental event featuring two legendary fighters. Set during Riyadh season, it promises viral media coverage, premium sponsorships, and global viewership, cementing both champions' legacies in sports history and digital monetization.
Right. As you see here, Terence Bud Crawford is back training. Is he training for that May showdown with Saul Canelo Alvarez? A mega fight? That's a mega fight. You know, in movies, you have blockbuster movies like Star Wars, Independence Day. This is a blockbuster fight. This is a massive fight. Two of the best guys in their era facing off against one another. This would be explosive. And it's supposed to be Riyadh season, Cinco de Mayo. This is a fight that reportedly Canelo Alvarez has agreed now. That's huge. Who y'all got winning this fight? You see Terence Bud Crawford training. Is he training for Canelo Alvarez? Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think.
Coach Joel Diaz raised serious concerns about the physical mismatch, emphasizing the risk of injury and performance decline. He noted that the smaller contender might struggle with punch effectiveness and endurance against Canelo's strength, an issue often overlooked in professional boxing, sports medicine, and performance analytics.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing.
A lot.
Okay, Madrimov was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's two more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
Exclusive analysis sparks heated debate as critics compare the championship legacies of Canelo and Crawford. While Canelo boasts victories over legendary elite opponents, Crawford's resume lacks high-profile names like Golovkin, igniting controversy over his undisputed credibility.
There's no Triple G on Bud's resume. There's no Trout on Bud's resume. There's no Daniel Jacobs on Bud's resume. Canelo is the one that's fought the elite level opposition. It's Canelo that fought Laura. There is no Laura on Bud's resume. There is no Laura on Bud's resume. Bud has never faced a multiple division champ. Bud has never faced a multiple division champ.
Yeah, but Bud is an elite boxer.
So you're an elite boxer, but you haven't fought elite boxers.
Boxing icon Juan Manuel Marquez has raised doubts about Crawford's choice to ascend 2 weight divisions for this match. He stressed the importance of weight classes in boxing and cautioned that such a drastic move may not serve Crawford's long-term success.
I don't like the fight because Terence Crawford is a good fighter, but in the sport of boxing it has divisions. You know what I mean? You know?
Right, weight classes. You know what?
Right? Yeah, weight classes
for a reason.
Weight classes for and Terence Crawford is a good fighter in super lightweight, welterweight, super welterweight, but I think more. I remember when Terence Crawford fought with Madrimov.
Yes.
He looks slow. He looks with no power. And 3 more divisions, 2 more divisions. I think it's a top fight for Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford is a great fighter. He has a great defense. He has a good combination punches, but I think the weight class is no good for him.
Former super middleweight champ Caleb Plant is eager for the upcoming fight, recognizing the immense talent of both boxers. He predicts an electrifying, competitive showdown that will thrill boxing fans globally, generating massive excitement.
Terence is not a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? He's special. And, Canelo, he's a top-notch fighter, world-class fighter. Still on the pound-for-pound list, I'm sure towards somewhere near the top. And it's exciting. Terence is freakishly strong. He can punch. He's got good crack. He can fight from both ways. Orthodox, southpaw. He can fight at mid-range, close range, outside. And he can fight going both ways. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a big question mark on the end of it, though. So that's why, I'm sure all of us are excited for that bell to ring and, be able to find out firsthand.
Crawford has dismissed claims that Canelo's size gives him a major edge. He emphasized that Canelo isn't exceptionally big, boosting his confidence in tackling the challenge head-on, showing he's ready for the fight.
You want to fight Canelo? Would you ever entertain a fight with Benavidez?
Benavidez is a big dude. Not to say I won't fight him, but the only reason why I entertain Canelo is because he's not a big dude. He might be thick, but he's not a big dude. Benavidez is like 6 foot something, come in 190, 200 probably, I might as well go to heavyweight if I fight Benavidez.
Yeah, I thought that at one point when Volkanovski was champion. I had retired and I was like, dude, the only fight that I would really want to come back for, this dude's 5'6" and he's pound for pound.
Right.
So I understand what you're looking at. You're like, you know what?
You just size him up. Yeah. You just size him up, especially when you're going into a bigger weight class, size him up and you see your advantages.
Boxer Edgar Berlanga praised Terence Crawford's incredible talent, but pointed out Canelo Alvarez's major advantages in size and weight. Berlanga emphasized that these physical differences could be game changers in their upcoming fight. While Crawford is a master of the ring, Berlanga believes Canelo's natural strength and size could give him the edge. Especially as Crawford moves up in weight, this contrast in their builds might shift the fight's outcome, potentially giving Canelo the upper hand, even with Crawford's technical skills.
My good friend, my brother, Terence Crawford, wants to fight Canelo.
Yeah.
Just from your expert opinion, knowing how Canelo fights, what he's like in the ring, I know you haven't been in the ring with Terence, but what do you think of that fight?
I truly believe, that, anything can happen in boxing, you know what I'm saying? And Terence Crawford is a legend. He's great. He's a great fighter. The only thing I see that I favor Canelo is that, is his weight.
Yeah.
And that he's more bigger. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. But as far as skill set wise, IQ, I feel like Crawford can match anybody and probably do way better. You know what I'm saying? But Crawford is a legend, bro.
Yeah.
And like I said, you can't count him out. You know what I'm saying?
Stephen A. Smith has raised concerns about Terence Crawford's bold move to jump 3 weight classes to face Canelo Alvarez. He points out the huge size, strength, and experience gap between the two fighters, suggesting Crawford might be in over his head. Smith wonders if taking on a much bigger opponent like Canelo is a smart choice. Though Crawford is a top-tier fighter, Smith feels this weight jump could be too much, and the fight may not end in his favor. This makes the matchup seem risky and hard to justify.
Let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes in 21 pounds to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jermell Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it and lost fight number 2. Trained him for Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure to stay tuned for more incredible content coming your way. Until next time, take care and keep enjoying the best tips, tricks, and insights. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to never miss our exciting updates.